everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Reina and today we're going to be talking about how to help your teen or young adult on the autism spectrum discover the right employment opportunities for them. We know that employment planning for autistic teens can feel really overwhelming for parents, and we want to remind you that you don't need to jump straight into job applications or long-term career commitments with your teen or young adult. Employment is a journey, not a single destination or decision. So today we're going to be talking about how autistic teens can discover the right employment opportunities for their independence, how to explore job possibilities without pressure, and how to support your teen as they learn, experiment, take breaks, and regroup. A little bit about us. We are Autism Services for Teens and Young Adults. We are licensed occupational therapists with many years of experience helping autistic teens build executive functioning, work readiness, and independence skills. We have expertise in neurodevelopment and in designing real-world pathways towards meaningful work. So, first we want to get into how to frame employment and income. Employment is not a straight line. It's not you wake up one day, you're not employed, and then you wake up the next day and you're employed. It's a series of small experiences that build confidence and skills over time. Many autistic teens can feel overwhelmed by the idea of having to choose a career. So instead of using that language, you can use things like exploring possibilities, which just feels like less pressure in general. You can emphasize to your teen that early steps are about trying out environments, understanding your own strengths and sensory needs, and learning workplace habits without pressure. It's important to remember that independence doesn't come from just one big job. It comes from stacking small experiences that build self-trust. Teens need time to understand work culture, expectations, communication styles, and pacing. Early exposure to jobs can help shape perspective, confidence, brain development, and long-term independence. Last month we actually did a video about early work experience, so please go to our website, which is linked below, and check that video out. So why does starting small help prevent overwhelm? Many teens with autism freeze or become anxious when presented with big decisions. Smaller steps can make learning feel safe and manageable. Starting with those small steps can help avoid the emotional shutdown that might happen with overwhelming tasks and builds resilience through success. So some examples of starting small could be just helping at a community event for half an hour or an hour, observing different workplaces that your teen thinks they might be interested in, practicing communication scripts at home, or doing simple, predictable tasks at a volunteer site. Just getting into the routine and understanding the expectations of a job. Small experiences can help teens identify what environments they tolerate best. Quiet, noisy, structured, flexible, really fast-paced, or predictable environments. These small steps also support executive functioning skills like sequencing, which is understanding what to do next in a series of tasks, following directions, asking for help, and managing your time. Small successes can change the brain and behavior positively. If you do well, it will make you want to do it again. And that reduces fear and increases adaptability as well. Let's go over types of employment pathways. So there's always the freelance or task-based work, which is great for teens who need autonomy, quiet environments, or flexible schedules. Some examples could be pet care. You choose when you're available and when you can accept jobs. Digital design, craft sales, yard work, or online micro tasks. The benefits of this type of freelance work is that it's predictable, structured, self-paced, and sensory-friendly. You have a lot of flexibility in when you work and what kind of environment you want to work in. There's also part-time employment, which provides a routine, clear expectations, and regular practice at the same place. Some examples could be library assistant, grocery cart attendant, stocking shelves, or dishwashing, assisting at a bakery. Some of the good things about part-time work is that it's consistent, you're going to the same place, you're getting some social exposure in a low-pressure environment, learning teamwork, and you're following multi-step tasks. There's always full-time employment. Now, just to reiterate, this is a later step, so we're building up to this. It's not the starting point, it's something to grow towards over time. For full-time employment, teens may need practice with stamina, time management, stress tolerance, communication, and self-advocacy before a full-time job becomes realistic for them. Different type of companies to look out for that could be more supportive for teens on the spectrum are family-owned businesses, quiet or sensory-friendly environments, companies known for hiring neurodivergent individuals, internships, supported employment agencies, or job coaches. It's important to remember that the right fit matters more than the job title. So don't get hung up on the title. Look more for the aspects of the job that you're looking for. So to summarize, employment is not one size fits all. Your teen's independence comes from discovering where they feel capable, supported, and successful, not where you think they should work. So, let's talk about using breaks and emotional regulation. Work, as we all know, brings challenges. There's miscommunication, sensory overload, unexpected tasks, problems that come up throughout the day that you weren't expecting. Breaks can help prevent overstimulation and shut down. It's really important for your teen to understand how to recognize the signs in themselves that they are feeling frustrated or like they're close to burning out, when they need a break, what signals their body is giving them, telling them to take a break. And it's great to teach your teen as early as possible to advocate for themselves in the workplace, so they can recognize their own frustrations, they can ask their supervisor for a short break, step away from a group to calm down, and teaching your teen how to reset and return calmly to the group is very important. Employers really appreciate teens who are able to self-regulate and communicate their needs. Healthy breaks can also support emotional regulation, executive function, problem solving, and sustainable work habits. We find that autistic people in the workplace are able to keep their job for much longer and be able to really thrive in their jobs when they are building in those self-care moments like breaks. Remember that the goal is not perfection, it's just learning how to manage real-world moments with confidence and some calm. How can you as a parent support the process? Start conversations about work in everyday settings. Ask your teen questions about what kind of jobs they're interested in, what sounds fun or challenging. When you're at a store or a restaurant, you can point out jobs and ask what they notice about the job, if they would be interested in trying it. You can attend job fairs together just to explore, don't have to commit to anything. Encourage volunteering as a pressure-free way to build skills. Or you can try short, structured trial shifts or mini jobs to build some stamina and confidence. And then think about your teen's challenges and strengths, and then match those to different opportunities that are nearby. Keep the focus on growth. Again, not performance. The focus is on celebrating those small wins. In that same vein, celebrate all the smallest things that you notice your teen doing, like showing up on time, asking a question of their supervisor when they don't understand what to do, completing a task, taking a break appropriately. Anything small that you notice is worth pointing out and giving even some small verbal praise or high five. And create a routine for debriefing afterwards. What went well, what was hard, what they want to try next, and just anything they learned from that experience. So, to wrap this up, it's always important to keep reminding yourself that employment is a long, evolving journey. It's unique to everybody. No one has the same journey with it. It's important to start early and start small to give autistic teens the time and space they need to grow into independence. As a parent, you can help your teen explore, experiment, take breaks, and reflect. And remember that each step, no matter how small you think it is, builds confidence and executive functioning skills, which will build self-trust. Please visit our website for more tools, guidance, and support. Every part of this process counts, and your teen is absolutely capable of growing into meaningful, sustainable employment with patience and the right support. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.